Since testosterone has been recorded in 1946, which was the first ever test of testosterone in men, today's testosterone levels are the lowest they've ever been. And it is estimated that our ancestors, before testosterone was ever recorded, our ancestors had 2,000 nanograms per deciliter of testosterone, and that slowly started to decline the more estrogenics and shit that were coming out over the years, right? So we are going through a testosterone crisis and a male crisis at the moment, where like testosterone and sperm count will go hand in hand. What lowers your testosterone will lower your sperm count. And only in majority of men nowadays, 10% of their sperm is fertile. Which means that 90% of your sperm is infertile, obviously, deformed, autistic, whatever. Just does not work, and it cannot get a female pregnant, even at the right time of the month. So here's 5 things I've done that have naturally increased my testosterone from 400 nanograms per deciliter up to 850 nanograms per deciliter. So the first thing I started doing was I didn't put my phone or my wallet in my pocket, in my pants pocket. They either go in my bag or they go in my coat pocket. Your phone emits radiation, and you're putting that inches away from your ball sack, from your nuts. I'm going to be demonetized for that. Your wallet has plastic cards in it, and that's going inches away from your as well as that. Like, why would you have them in there anyway? Your phone emits radiation, heat, and it's literally inches away from your nuts, which is of course going to lower your sperm, which also is going to lower your testosterone, right? So don't put your phone in your pocket ever again. Don't put your wallet in your pocket ever again. Don't put receipts in your pocket. Don't touch receipts. It's that simple, right? Number 2, high fat foods. So eat more eggs, more red meat, avocados, have full fat butter. There's so many other ones. Just have a higher fat in your diet, but the healthy fats. Avoid grains, avoid nuts, eat eggs, red meat, avocado, full fat butter, literally anything that's high fat that our ancestors would have eaten. It's that simple. Like, there's plenty of studies out there that show you that higher fat leads to higher testosterone. So the studies found the high intakes of monosaturated fats, so they'd be found in your likes of avocados, right, may boost your testosterone production. It depends on the nuts you eat. Brazil nuts, great. Pistachios, okay, but balance it out. But you'd want to also take omega-3, which is a fatty acid. Omega-3 fatty acids, yes. Because you produce omega-6 in your body, right? And if that's high, if omega-6 is high, that's a polyunsaturated fat. And that would be found in a lot of your vegetable oils, your seed oils, and that can damage the cell's ability to produce testosterone. So that's just keep to a high fat diet, but keep it as mono-unsaturated fats rather than poly-unsaturated fats. That's a fucking mouthful, isn't it? Right? Lifting heavy weights is number 3. Kind of simple. You're putting your body under the stress of lifting heavy weights. There is studies that show that bench press, deadlifts, barbell squats, chest dips, tricep dips, whatever you want to call them, they all have led to high increases to testosterone. So why not lift heavy weights? But compound movements, pull-ups, any compound movement, incorporate them into your workout routine, right? Number 4, supplementation, omega-3, Tongat Ali, ashwagandha, vitamin D and vitamin K. Vitamin D right, let's talk about this. Tongat Ali and ashwagandha. Be careful, ashwagandha, cycle it, of course. Omega-3 is essential. Ashwagandha, cycle that stuff. 2 weeks on, 1 week off. Tongat Ali, there's not a lot of research around it, of course, but it does raise your testosterone levels naturally. Vitamin D, you can get by going out in the sun, but in Ireland and other countries like Ireland and the UK, you don't get enough sunlight to be able to produce enough vitamin D that you need to produce. So supplementing vitamin D, I'm on 5,000 IUs of vitamin D every single day, of course. And vitamin K will complement that, right, by attaching to your cell and attaching the calcium to your cells to let the vitamin D into that calcium. And all of this will raise your testosterone levels, right? But just try and be out in the sun even, as much as you possibly can be. You don't need to be sitting in your room all day. Go out in the sun, spend hours out in the sun. It's kind of essential, to be honest with you. Number 5, deliberate cold and heat exposure. So saunas are shown to increase testosterone. Cold exposure, there's so many health benefits to it. If you pair them two together, you're going to see a rise in your testosterone levels. That's what I've done. And here's 2 bonus ones for you. You need to get enough sleep. So 7 to 10 hours. So it depends on you as a person. I work well off 8 hours. Other people work well and they're 11 hours of sleep. Like, I wouldn't be me, to be quite honest with you. But find out how much hours of sleep you actually need, because everybody differs, right? So that's that. Then obviously going back to the first one, which is phone in your pocket. Wear cotton and silk clothing rather than polyester or elastane. Any of that will show you a huge increase in your testosterone levels. It's kind of straightforward. Reduce estrogen, raise testosterone, reduce cortisol, raise testosterone. It works like that. Hope you have a lovely day. Try what I've said, but make sure you're sourcing good quality supplements, because there is shit out there. Let me tell you, actually, before I go. There was a study done, right? So this person ordered in vitamin D and vitamin K to be sold, right? And he sent off 7 samples of the vitamin D. 6 out of the 7 vitamin D supplements didn't have vitamin D in them. So make sure you are sourcing good quality supplements. If you look at Andrew Huberman's website, he has his link to the supplement company he uses. So buy them from there. But other than that, hope you have a lovely day. And I'll see you tomorrow.